Since debuting in 2017, Riverdale has pushed the boundaries of network television by placing the familiar and formerly innocuous characters of Archie comics into increasingly outlandish plots. Season 4 is set to premiere in the fall of 2019, and we've got everything you need to know. The first season of Riverdale hit the CW as a mid-season edition in January 2017. That first short set of 13 episodes proved so popular that the CW brought the show back as quickly as possible, promoting it to a fall debut for season number 2 with a full order of 22 episodes. Beginning with season 2 and into season 3, Riverdale led off the CW's Wednesday night programming, airing at 8 p.m. That's not broken, so the network isn't going to fix it. Riverdale will continue on its 4th season with that same Wednesdays at 8 o'clock time slot. On June 17, 2019, the official Riverdale Instagram page gave fans the exact date when the show would return, October 9th. It will serve as the lead-in to a similar old concept, new approach mystery show, Nancy Drew. On March 4, 2019, Riverdale cast member Luke Perry died suddenly at the age of 52, shortly after suffering a stroke. The first episode to air after the passing of the actor, who played Archie's sweet father Fred Andrews, came with a title card reading, "In Memoriam, Luke Perry, 1966-2019. The final installment to feature Perry as Andrews debuted in late April, with the actor's final scene being a one-on-one with Archie, offering his boy words of guidance and encouragement. Riverdale writers didn't explicitly deal with the fate of Fred in Season 3, but will in Season 4. On June 19, 2019, showrunner Roberto Aguirre Sacasa tweeted out the title page of the script for the first episode of Season 4, and it's titled Chapter 58, In Memoriam. Probably the most important episode of Riverdale we'll do this year, if not ever. A tribute to our fallen friend. Thankful for this opportunity to honor Luke and Fred. This heavily implies that the Fred Andrews character will be laid to rest. At San Diego Comic-Con 2019, Aguirre Sacasa announced that the episode would feature a special guest star, Shannon Doherty, Perry's iconic screen partner from their Dylan and Brenda days on Beverly Hills 90210. Apart from the tragic loss of Luke Perry as Fred Andrews, the main cast of Riverdale will all be back for Season 4. The series will also welcome some high-profile guest stars, both familiar and brand new. Archie's parents are divorced and his mother lived far away, so Molly Ringwald only appeared occasionally as Mary Andrews. With the loss of Perry, Ringwald will likely up her involvement. Aguirre Sacasa told TV Line in May of 2019, "We've talked about Molly having a bigger presence next year to help her son." Chad Michael Murray will also return as Edgar Evernever, the creepy yet charming leader of the farm, the bizarre organ-harvesting cult that tore Betty's family apart. And on that subject, Wyatt Nash is set for a recurring arc as Charles Smith, an FBI agent who also happens to be Betty's long-lost brother. At Riverdale High, teen TV veteran Kerr Smith will play tough new school principal Mr. Honey. Sam Witwer, best known for his roles as Mr. Hyde on Once Upon a Time and Agent Liberty on Supergirl, will join the show as a troubled writing teacher who becomes a mentor figure for Jughead when the crown-wearing kid ships off to a fancy prep school. The 4th season of Riverdale will also mark its character's 4th year at Riverdale High. Senior year is an important time for so many teenagers, and it will be for Archie and the gang too. It figures so large in their lives that regular, normal high school stuff will take prominence in the action of Riverdale's upcoming episodes. Camila Mendez, who plays Veronica, told Entertainment Weekly at Comic-Con, "Season 4 is definitely senior year, high school focused, more about relationships and those dynamics." Meanwhile, Jughead's time away from Riverdale could prove problematic for his relationship with Betty, according to actor Cole Sprouse, who told Entertainment Tonight, "Jughead's only back in Riverdale on the weekends. I think that is going to inevitably put stress on the relationship between Betty and Jughead. I think it might be a little bit tense. They might fall, turn away from each other, only to come back together way stronger. But will teen drama supplant pitch-black plots like the Black Hood's killing spree or Archie's involvement in a deadly underground boxing ring?"
You're doing great, Arch.
How many of these guys am I fighting?
Not quite. Mendez added that Riverdale will certainly explore the mystery of what we saw at the end of Season 3, a bleak flash-forward depicting a blood-soaked Archie, Betty, and Veronica. Lily Reinhardt, who plays Betty, also promises that early in Season 4, the show will introduce another major mystery. Riverdale can't always be about mystery-solving teens in grave danger. Every so often, the series breaks the tension with a fun, high-concept episode. A 2018 installment flashed back to Riverdale High 20-something years ago, centering on the antics of the present-day adults of Riverdale when they were teens, and portrayed by the show's young cast members. A few months later, a meta, self-referential episode found Riverdale High's drama club staging a musical production of the high school cult classic Heathers.
Now how, in God's name, is a play about teen violence and suicide a good idea in Riverdale?
Riverdale Season 4 will offer at least one such novelty installment. The 4th episode of the season, airing on October 30th, marks the show's first ever Halloween-themed chapter. Agira Sakasa mentioned it during the show's Comic-Con panel, saying, "We've got a really fun, spooky episode for everyone. I know what Archie's gonna be dressed as, and we're trying to get clearance on some DC comic book characters." Considering that Riverdale shares a network with DC's Arrowverse shows, we may be in for some tongue-in-cheek superhero-related Halloween fun. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.